Well, Dave, looks like you've been downgraded again. Back to digging ditches.
Yeah.
But it's for a good cause, right?
Yeah.
What is that cause?
The cause? For our anniversary tomorrow.
Aw. And actually, we're getting our anniversary present early today.
That's right.
Yeah? What's going on?
Well, John's come over and volunteered to put in hook our solar system up.
Yes, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So he's actually hooking up, he's inside there. That's John. Hey John, I'm doing videos. And these are, you're putting the lines in, right? You're just burying the cable.
This line is going to go down about 5 or 6 inches.
All right, just putting the cable in. This is just the line leading from the solar panels into the house, right? Okay, and you're going to bury it so it'll be nice and protected. We've got some lines running inside the house. Anyway, here's our panels, and I'll take you inside in a minute and show you what's going on with the hookup inside. We got power! Snap! So, a couple weeks ago, we showed you how we were putting in the solar panels. Look, as a result of that, the fruit of the labor, we actually have lights in our kitchen. We actually have our fridge that does work. I don't have it plugged in right now because, quite frankly, it's actually cold outside and I'm keeping everything cold outside. So, but it will work. The fridge does work. We've got lights in here. We've got a light in the living room here. You can see we've got that put up. We've got a little light right here. This little lamp works. And let me show you. It's all running off of this. I even run a vacuum cleaner the other day. It's awesome. This right here, this blue thing, is a 5,000 watt inverter, and this is like a little whole substation in itself. And we've got the battery bank here. I think we're going to have to add some batteries to bump up our amperage. And then right here, we've got this box up right now because we're testing it. But this is actually a control panel. Go back there. This is our control panel, which controls the charge of the power going into from the solar panels into here, which controls how much power goes to the battery so they don't overcharge or undercharge. So anyway, we got the solar panels, charge control, and then we got this big old awesome inverter that our lovely friend Joe once again donated to us, purchased for us. It's awesome. And it's great because we actually have power now. We have electricity. We have lights. We have lights in our house. Isn't it a beautiful thing?
And an office.
And an office. Yeah, Dave's put all the shelves up. It's still not organized, but at least the shelves are up and it's off the floor. And when we get back from Florida, we'll be able to get that organized and with our stuff. I did want to point out, too, that in the office here, I have the laptop. I actually have my printer. What other things, I guess those are two basic things I use in the office here. My little charge guys here for charging up my phones, the other batteries and whatnot. And it all works off of our solar battery bank system here, which is super duper cool. Just need some good sunshine like we have today. You can see the sun out there on the panels, I believe. There we go. Hitting them straight up. Nice. Hey, and you know what? I'm so excited. Looky here, I get to use my BlendTec blender now that we have electricity. My 1800 watt BlendTec. I haven't been able to do green smoothies for, oh golly, at least a year. So I'm very excited about being able to do that and get back into my raw kitchen. My processor, my blender, can't use the dehydrator, but I'll be working that out when I make a solar dehydrator, solar heater outside one day. But anyway, very excited to actually have an almost working home with full electricity and lights and whatnot. Well, I'm sitting here on the last floor in the house here in the living room, and you can see it's bare wood. I'm getting ready to put my little surprise covering, which I talked about in the last video. And it is burlap, believe it or not. Yep, burlap. I'm going to cover this floor with burlap and put a lot of polyurethane on it, and it's going to be really, really cool. I got the idea from doing torn paper looks and putting it on the floor, which I've done on walls before, but never thought about it on the floor. And I have all this extra burlap, tons of burlap that was donated by, once again, our friend Joe. And I figured, what can I do with all this? So I'm thinking I'm going to put a nice, cool burlap floor on here. Burlap, I just discovered, I did a little research, I didn't really know what it was made of, and it's actually made out of jute, which is extremely strong, so they make ropes out of and stuff. So it's a plant that grows in India. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I've got all this really cool burlap, and I'll show you the process as we go along and how I'm going to do this.
Well, little lady, they hired me to take these pictures of you, but I'd hope I don't make a mess out of it like you're doing to the floor. What are you doing down there?
Well, remember I said burlap? Well, I realized that what I had was burlap bags. So I laid them all out and decided, you know what? Why not be a little funky? I was going to do something a little bit more subtle, a little bit more normal, but I'm really not normal or subtle. So I figured, let's go ahead and put down the burlap bags with a print on them.
Well, it looks like some of them are selling coffee and others are selling beans.
Well, yeah, actually I don't think I have any coffee ones. I got peanuts and...
There's one from California.
Oh, California, but those are white beans. Peanuts, potatoes, chicken feed, and...
I guess you don't like coffee, eh?
No, I'm not much of a coffee person except for, you know, the other thing, but we won't go there right now. Anyway, this is going to be the floor, and it's different, but hey, it's got my signature on it, so I think it'll be all right.
Well, you're the artist. We trust you.
Okay.
See you later, little lady.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, here is the final result of the floor that I've been working on, and of course you can see it is done with the burlap bags. I had all this burlap, and I didn't realize that they were actually bags until I pulled them out of the big, huge bag that I had. I realized that they had prints on them, so I figured go ahead and do something kind of funky with the burlap. And it came out pretty good. I'll keep it for a while, but I'm not sure if I'm really gonna, you know, the verdict's still out, let's put it this way. So it is kind of interesting. I've got polyurethane on it. I've got like almost 3 gallons of polyurethane on them, so it's protected. But we'll see how it all turns out in the long run when I get the furniture and whatnot. But this is it. It is a burlap sealed floor. First one I've ever seen. And anyway, so that's
probably the first one there's ever been.
maybe, who knows. But anyway, it's kind of funky in the room. Kind of ties it all in with the stone wall and the ceiling and everything. So yeah, it's coming together. All we need now is furniture. Get our TV in and whatnot. So that'll come soon. So Dave, what project have you got going on now?
Putting up some rock board to prevent the instant hot heat coming out of there from having anything to do with maybe starting a fire with wood.
What is this thing here I'm looking at?
It's an instant hot. The water's cold water's coming in, getting heated up, coming back out, going into the shower and the sink and wherever we need it.
Okay, so basically it's a tankless propane water heater.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's basically going to give us hot water.
That's correct.
That is right. So, and the propane guys are coming...
The 11th.
Next week. Yeah, so they're coming next week to give us a propane tank, and hallelujah, I think we're going to have hot showers before too long.
Yeah. Plumbed it in all by my little self.
Oh, doing a good
Took
job.
a whole day.
Yeah, well, you'll get it done.
Yeah,
you'll get it done. Yeah. It's another happy day here at Eden. I'm looking out the window right now of our kitchen, and because it's too darn cold to go out, it's like 20-some degrees, and I'm not peeking my tail out there right now. But anyway, this is the propane guys, the truck, and they're delivering our propane tank so we can get some hot water hooked up here and be able to take a shower and have hot water in our sink. Awesome. Okay guys, we got another first here at our pallet house. This is our propane tank, or our waterless heater, and we just turned it on for the first time. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 98 degrees and it's working. Woohoo! See that little fire? That's a little fire going on inside there, and it's leading into the bathroom. We have hot water. How warm is it? It says 97. It's not super warm right now, but it's supposed to get up like pretty hot.
Feel it.
Oh, it's warm. It's going to be getting warm. Oh my gosh. We can take showers. Yahoo!
That's warm enough for me.
Yeah. Well, it needed to be a little warmer for me. I think it's supposed to get up to like 130 or something. Looks like we got some hot water in our sink as well. Yeah, kitchen sink. It's not super hot, but it's, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Singing in the rain, and I'm singing in the shower, and it's nice and hot.
Hey, are you in there, Wonder Woman?
Hello. Guess what? I'm taking a very nice hot shower in our house, in our own bathroom. It's not a closet anymore. There's actually steam coming out of here because it's so nice and hot. Yes, hot showers. Love it.
Okay, go get clean. Well, here we are on Eden, and we got the thing come along, hooked up on the tree. Cable goes up there, all hooked up, pulling the tree away from the house because we don't want it to fall on the house. We've got the pie cut out, piece of pie, so we got to get it to fall in the right direction. And there's the tree. Last time you'll see it, if everything goes well. Okay, and thank you, Joe, for the come-alongs. That was a gift that you just can't beat.
Welcome to our new rocket mass room. The guys have finally got the trim work done around the windows and finished off the baseboards and stuff, and then Michael and I put our little foam covers together. So it's quite cozy now, and this is kind of like our little reading room. We've been hanging out here watching movies at night on my laptop until we get our flat screen TV on. But yeah, it's kind of a cozy little room, and it's becoming one of my favorites. So I like the rocket room. You like the rocket room too?
I like the rocket room
We like the rocket room. It's quite cozy at night and nice and toasty.
Yeah, it is, and that seat warms up, and
Yeah,
oh
it's still
man,
warm. We had it on last night. It's pretty toasty under there.
yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, it's coming along, and we've got these are definitely our gifts to ourselves for this holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah season. So we hope everyone has been blessed as well, and look forward to seeing what this new year is bringing in the future. Bye-bye.